Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy. Today we're going to check out my Back to the Future DeLorean, which I have to admit looks freaking awesome as it flies away. But that is about as good as it gets. Because, well, it looks amazing from the back. Once we wrap around to the front, it all starts to fall apart. Now, in my defense, I wanted to make this look so much better. But I did not have the proper pieces necessary to complete my vision. Or, you know, I could have done this somewhat decently, but I would have had to have built in a much larger scale to play it off. So, the front side, when we hit the windshield, that's where it really starts to look like crap. At least in my opinion. The windshield frigging kills me. And I feel like if I could have just got the windshield the way I wanted, it would have made a world of difference. Also, just in pure randomness, I noticed this. Friggin', what is the robot doing on top of my ship? Alright? I mean, was he so embarrassed about being in the ship that he was like, nah, I'm not doing this. Like, have you seen that windshield? I'm not being caught dead in this thing. I'm gonna go right on top. You all do your thing. I'm gonna be surfing up here. So again, I think it looks awesome more from the backside, but the windshield kills me. I mean, you can hop down in the comments, give me your opinion, but yeah, I don't know. I will say this much. If you want to take up the challenge of trying to do it better, I will show you how I built mine, at least to an extent. So I think what I'm going to do this time around is I'm going to give you a little bit of insight, and then I'm just going to start pulling the ship apart so you can see all the pieces and where they go. Now, as for why I ended up with those bubble windows, that little circle, I was trying to hide it. And the bubble window, you know, was not a great thing. But if I tried to color in that white circle, it would also color in the top of the ship. And then I kind of enjoy hiding my cockpits inside, even though it completely ruins first person. But either way, I'm going to start tearing this thing apart, so if you want to attempt to build this, you have a general idea of how this was done. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm going to go off on a tangent real quick, whether you like it or not, to complain about the shipbuilder. Because I'm going to be brutally honest here, it leaves a lot to be desired. I run into issues where my habitat modules aren't actually connected, where I can't get between them for whatever reason, and I feel like there's some sort of stupid reason that the game doesn't even understand as to why that's not working. We have the issue of you don't have full rotation of parts, so which is absolutely insane, because most of these parts should easily be able to rotate whatever friggin' way I want to rotate them. It's not going to hurt the mechanics of the game in the slightest. And then not to mention, there's an underwhelming amount of building pieces. Specifically in like the more decorative type pieces that you would use. My biggest concern with this ship was I needed a slanted piece that was fat at the base but got super narrow at the top. And we don't have that. We're actually missing a lot of key pieces that would just make building a crap ton easier. It's like we're trying to build a Lego set, but we're missing a lot of the key parts for that set. Alright, I'm done ranting, but by all means, hop down in the comments and give me your thoughts on the shipbuilder. I'd love to hear it. But I think that's about going to wrap this one up. Don't forget to check out my other Starfield content, and as usual, please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.